whoa. I don't care anymore. I don't care what you say. I don't play the same games you play. Cause I've been talking to the people that you call your friends, and it seems to me there's a means to an end. They don't care anymore. And as for me, I can sit here and bide my time. I got nothing to lose if I speak my mind. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore.
That's right. We don't care anymore. The chains are broke free. We're out to here to have a hell of a good time. Welcome to Meltdown. I'm your host, Hell's Cat Death. Joining me tonight, of course, as always, good friend in crime, Mr. Happy Gilmore. How you doing?
I'm finally warm again, but I'm very sore.
Well,
So I hope we have very good games to take my mind off of that.
I think we do. We got a pretty good lineup coming out this evening. So, straight to the match. Chief NB. This is going to be a barn burner right off the bat. Whose map choice was this, sir?
It is NB.
Alrighty. Sounds great. New theme for Meltdown. I don't care anymore. Done by Hell Yeah. Brought to you by 11-7 Music. Great partners with us and allowing us to use this as our theme music. Thanks. It's gonna be all over the place. Guarantee that. NB and Chief actually share quite a bit of the same kind of tanking style. They like their hold down tanks. They really both kind of know each other's strats a little bit. I mean, even their strats are kind of similar. So, nevertheless, these guys are going to pick up their tanks, and we're going to get this show a rolling.
Well, both NB and Chief are very seasoned. Well, they have a lot of seasoned players. Chief is a newer clan, but with a lot of seasoned players, so it's
Yes, sir.
one of those things where they just see which side makes the first mistake and then they attack.
We're going to have some guests coming in here later. We're going to have Rage Tanker. Beast might stop by. Get Stinger up in here, the XO. We'll maybe get 19. I want a big, giant shout out to that man right now. What you see there for the overlay, there's the new overlay for you. Meltdown's new kind of setup, running it more like almost Stinger was saying the beginning of baseball season's coming. So I tell you what, 19 swung away and hit a home run. Let's break the mold. Let's do this a little bit different. That being said, let's break the mold again. Let's change it up. New icons. New logo for Chiefs. As you see, new WNF logo. So, no bars, no chains, no overlay, all freehand. Big shout out to 19. You're the man. All right, both teams now picking their tanks, and we'll shortly be getting underway. All right. Sorry about that. I had to take care of my daughter.
Well, do you want to go down Chiefs Hills, Cat, or do you
All
want to go
right,
down
yep.
NB?
I'll roll down the cheap side here really fast. 19 in the E4, Dirt Rider, and Boxhound both in Bat Chats. Rated M and an IS7, John Archer coming out with that E100, and then Captain Elty and IB Stux, both in Chieftains.
Good, because you're not getting my NB. Over on NB here, we have Stinger in E4, Sweet Beans and Pac-Man in Bat Chats, and Stinger, or Hellcat, you just left! Lonky
Yep.
Pony in
Yep,
IS7
They just
is in IS7.
they logged me
Flea
into a
Pumper
different
in
Xbox.
IS7. And AMX50B.
Rip
Raging Warrior
family.
and AMX50B.
Everybody gets to look at the wonderful launch screen. Gotta love having a family that likes to get on the other Xbox and log.
The room's getting opened back up.
Thank you there, BD409 and Greta Spades, for those cheers. Glad you guys love the logo. Lot to come down here. Hope you enjoy it. I know I do. Hopefully having Enraged Taker come in here shortly. We're on the side of MB here, guys. See how she rolls. Sweet Beans is going to go ahead and roll on out there to center. What do we got going on here? Boxhound is doing the same Dirt Rider and the E419 going on out. And Sweet Beans does get spotted. And he does light up Boxhound. Both still on reloads.
Wait a second here. Is Chief doing a turtle on the one line?
No, they're just moving. They went far out.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just moving. They're not turtling. No. Nice. Now people are going to make a meme of that one. Boxhound doing a great job here. Lighting everybody up here. Interesting here on the placement, though. Dirt Rider is in holding right over here. So let's see how this rocks. There it is. Rounded a Raging Warrior there. Kind of a trap play. Boom, boom. Raging Warrior in big trouble. Oh, man. Raging Warrior going down. A Boxhound is on the receiving end. Foxhound trying to get out of there. Raging Warrior goes down. IB Stucks with the firepower of the Chieftain. Taking out Raging right off the top. Fire on Pac-Man. Dirt Rider now on reload. Sweet Beans trying to get in there. CB could take out Boxhound. Misses that round. How many rounds does he have left in that clip? Here we go. Last round does take him out. All right, let's go take a look over here what's going on with the Chief and NB guys over on the DE line. Dirt Rider needs to get out of there. He's going to stay back just to keep these guys lit, but here comes 19. All the people's names up there shadowing everything. There we go. 19 trying to take a shot in there. Dirt Rider still chilling back here, getting spots. Shots being exchanged back and forth.
Nineteen's trying to tap Stinger.
All that is getting a good shot with a combo shot into IB Stucks. One Chieftain down. John Archer rolling out now.
I mean, I would almost say that other Bat Chat was not there for those two Bat Chats to jump. Probably they could still jump the one Bat Chat, kill him, and finish off whatever rounds they have left into the E100 and get out of there.
Yeah. Sweet Bean's gonna be in trouble. Can he connect? Can Archer connect it? No, he misses. Sweet Beans rolls his tank.
Over the
live-
rock!
Live. Oh, he fixes it. He writes it. He's out. All right. Gets around into Johnman Archer. Archer now in trouble.
Sweet Beans, get Dirt Rider.
Sweet Beans. There we go. Dirt Rider taking down Pack.
Oh no. Just run, Sweet Beans.
Oh, Ram.
Not into the...
Oh man, now huge overmatch now would be over here on Rated M. Can he hold off the four-man push? Sleep coming in.
No sleep, just rush him.
Rated M trying to get it so he can back off the cliff. There he goes, getting out of there. Wow. Kind of a missed opportunity there to take out Rated M. 4-on-1 scenario and not able. Captain LT is going to get a peek right here. Sleep trying to line it up. 555 shot into the Chieftain. Rated M trying to line up the shot into Sleep Pumper. 473 shot, but here comes All That Is right behind Rated M. They're calling focus onto the chieftain. Chieftain going down. Rated M lining up the shot right into low key. There we go. We got to do math.
Oh no, calculator. Oh,
Stinger throwing up donuts. Uh-oh.
that won't help.
I can already tell you one. Just off damage. Chief. By, like, a lot. But we'll do remaining damage here. Alrighty. Sweet Beans did throw out 34-16. Pac-Man Repour coming in with a 2409. Captain Alty coming in with a 2K. Ivy Stucks with the 1200, but here we go. Stinger is at full health though. Are you gonna do damage while I do health?
Sorry, I was typing some stuff up. There's my calculator. Yeah, I can do damage.
Already doing math early in the evening. One
Yep.
of a day.
I need to double check that. Okay, got damage done here.
Okay, what's it look like on there?
NB put up 4,728. G 5,894.
Alright. I'm just finishing up the last little calculations. I just gotta do be really fast. It won't take me long. What's helping right now over on the NB side was a full health. Oh man. They have a full health. Yeah, it's Chief. Right there. That was the deal. The steel dealer. Chief wins it. Better keep that calculator handy, huh?
Yep.
Alrighty. There we go. Alrighty then. All right, everybody. I want to say thank you and welcome to the show. Hope y'all are having a great evening or morning if you guys are over in the after the midnight hour. Super excited for this match. I mean, we know it's going to be close every game with these guys. So let's see what they're going to bring to the table for round 2 here on Airfield. Chief bringing out in a completely kind of different lineup here. John Archer swapping out from the E100 going to the E3. Loki's going to the E4 this time round. All right, so Dex, go ahead and take Chief. I'll blast down to NB really fast. Loki coming in with the E4. Silent Hunter at Sweet Beans and Pack all in Bat Chats is Scorp, IS7's Raging Warrior 50B.
Over on Chief here, we have John Man in the E3, Rated M, and I'd be stuck in IS7. Showing Hades and Nidus in 57. Capitanti in a Chieftain, and Boxhound in a 50B.
All right. Alrighty. Box down to that 50B. Swapping out of the Chieftain this time round. See what they do with these 57 heavies. Wonder if they're going to be sending the 50B up top. Are they going to go center with him because of his mobility? Use him kind of like, I guess, scout? Because they're going to take everything they got to push that E3 over into the fight. Yep, IB Stuck's going right on after that one. Nope, they're just going to go ahead and completely abandon that. And here we go. Boxhound got a little bit head of steam, but the train is a-rolling. Now over here on the NB side, came a knocking, but no one's home. Hill's been abandoned. So you'd figured these Bat Chats are just gonna kind of hold it out a little bit. Just continue pushing around.
Well, if they do sneak up how they're doing, they will come up behind that E3 once in the wide open field. And they could clip out the rear end of an E3.
Oh, they're slowly making their move.
Checking every corner though.
Oh, Boxhound blocking IB Stucks there. Johnman Archer Interesting setup. You would think that they would know that they're going to be coming back down that line. This is going to be explosive. Johnman needs to get back and around.
Oh no, Sweet Bean got spotted. Sweet Bean was a little over aggressive and start shooting. So he gave away their position.
Yep, he totally gave up that position.
So now there was 3 tanks just. Or 4. That could not do much. Well, those, because they rotated to point their most heavy armor towards them.
Yep, reminiscent here yet again of the old Peril strat.
Actually, that what came through my mind when I all of a sudden saw all the blue right there. Hey, tanker.
How you doing there, sir?
Hey, how's it going, man? Good. Yourself?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Watching these great teams go at each other here. Oh, box out.
I've been watching a little bit. It's a good match.
Like PD,
So you just
asking why
don't...
Beaver never talks. Beaver's never here really. Sometimes. Oh, all that is good night ammo rack. This blank did not pay off for these guys. The strat that you. If you have your people in those positions, it really plays favor into people who push in from the 9-0 line. All they got to do now is circle the wagons. Right now, Chief up 7-3. I'm trying to reload. Running.
Yeah, if Sweet Beans would have held off on those first couple shots, let everyone else get up there, they could have pushed the 50B and the E3 to have quite the...
I'll be doing a great job getting that distance shots. Pac-Man trying to clip out Johnman, but that was not happening. Alti taking him out too. Sweet Beans. Alti takes him out too. Alti clean screen. Clean sweep. There it is. Decisive victory this time round by Chiefs.
Now we're off to Sand River.
Alrighty. Really fast here, Chiefs. Go down. I go down the MB. Sweet Beans coming in with a 1595. Pac-Man 1840. Over on the Chiefs side, Boxhound with a 1642. Captain Alti 3 kills, 2598. Disc coming in with the 1961. Ivy Stucks 1212, 2 kills. But Jamin Archer in the E3 with an ammo rack pulling it out. 1 kill, 56, 52. Over 5k damage.
Hey.
Great job.
Hey, tanker, I have the room open for you.
Yep, sounds good, man.
A lot of people on chat tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys are enjoying this great show that these two teams are putting on. As always, WNF is for the community and always will be for the community. So, Anchor, what's new?
Well, not a whole lot. Just keep kicking it out about. Still loving the comp scene right now. Still going good.
Popular cloth. Thank you for for the follow. You become one of us. We'll get you hooked up with some of Dexter's famous cosmic cookies.
One. Hey, you're trying to give away my cookies again.
He only gets one.
No.
So, you guys did pretty decent. I mean, coming back out kind of cold-footed, but came out and did really well on Clan Wars, didn't you guys?
Yeah, well, I was started out in SVG. I was a part of SVG.
Yeah.
Kudos to the guys that were with me there. We put up quite a fight, but we just didn't have quite the depth to make it to the end.
Yeah, you guys did a great job over there. Splitting off from the UGCC group and then making your own name for yourselves. But was it just kind of a roster limits, just not enough people?
Yeah, kind of people's got busy. Kind of went elsewhere, played some different games for now, and we still had our pretty much 6 or 7 that wanted to play comp, but it's still not enough to have people there every night. So
yeah,
we had to do something. I moved on just to improve my comp play, and they made the decision to merge with On Your Six. So I wish them the best. They're a great group of guys, and they'll do well over there.
Well, so are those guys from NL teaching you quite a bit? Yeah.
Yeah, I always learn. You're always learning something playing with guys better than you. I'm from starting out with Ready 5 to making my way to TNG. Like, you're always learning from the guys above you. I think that's a good tip for trying to make yourself better.
Yes, sir.
You also got 2 teams here that have been climbing up the ranks the last couple months. I'm really been impressed with these 2 teams as of late.
These guys have been
Well.
doing really, really, really well. Just for heads up, so on the team division rankings here, Chief is in 9th, NB is in 10th. So these 2 battling it out down here. And then right above that, in the 8th position, is NL.
Well, I'm gonna go down Chiefs here real quick.
And then Rage, if you want to go down NB, that'd be awesome.
Sure.
For Chief here, we have Johnman Archer in E4, Foxhound in a Amex 13105, Dirt Rider in a Bat Chat, Nita Disc in IS7, Rated M IS7, Capitanti and IB Stuck, and Chieftains.
For the NB side, we got Pac-Man and Loki and Bat Chats. We got 3 IS7s with Stinger, Scorpius, and Sleep Hamper, I'm pretty sure. And then the 57, we got All That Is, and then Raging Warrior and his Chieftain.
Alrighty, Sand River always wild card here. So many different variables can be played on this map here. You leave a chieftain alone and let him do his thing. You could literally mop up your team.
A lot of good ridge lines that the Chieftain could use to go hold down, and the same with the IS7s.
Yes, very, very correct here. Pac-Man and Low-Key going to go ahead and just take a quick spot, see where everybody's going to go. Yep, there we go. Spotting up the pair. Oh. Low-Key almost got Pac-Man hit there. Stinger taking a big shot from the E4 on the move. Wow, great job there, Johnman. See a little IS-7 square off here. Penalty taking a little bit of damage there.
Pac-Man getting lit up a little bit. Got set on fire as well.
Yes, sir. Same time, Chiefs utilizing as much distance as possible. IB Stuck's getting hit again. Or it was just a small up tap. This time it was actually serious. Here comes Raging. He is coming up on the flank with Sleep Humper and is Chief getting cross-shotted here. John Archer going down. Good
Nice
94.
focus fire.
Good shot into Rated M. Keep applying.
I think for
that
NP,
pressure now.
NB here. NB really needs to focus down these two I-7s, get them out, and then they'll have back a lot of them map control.
Is now reloaded with his 57 heavy. Taking out Rated. Charge into disc. Is now on a reload again. Takes a hit from Disc. Disc gonna go down here. Sleep. Finishing that one off. Go check out over here with Box Down, Captain Alty. And then IB Stuck in the distance. Nice lineup and pitch by Alty, but man, now he's getting wrecked. Bad Chats of MB on the rotate. This should be lighting up Dirt Rider here very shortly. Just right there it is. They're going to go all in. Nope. I lied. They're going to hold off there, let Dirt Rider go ahead and roll on out. Still definitely have the tank advantage from NB. Great job. Rage, what do you think about Stux right now? Do you think he's in big?
Yeah, he's gonna get focused out pretty quickly.
He has no backup.
No. Good for NB, noticing that he's isolated and jumping on him. I-7s are gonna move in on Cap.
Chief was schooling him on the map before. This time NB schooling Chief now. Rider chasing down Pac-Man. He goes down. Alty going down. Oh. I'm going to go down there. All that's left is on the shoulders of Dirt Rider here. Minute 54 left. He just needs to take out 5 other tanks and he could draw it out. Time to go
I see
clutch,
6
sir.
tanks.
He only has to kill 5.
Well, yeah, I guess to draw it out. And that would probably give him the percentage stuff that he needs to win.
As long long as you can keep the
He kills
camp
all of
down.
them.
That's a lot of responsibility. To not allow them to cap it out, and also kill all of them. So the Raider has some shoulders that he has to.
Hey, Dirt Rider, just remember, lift with your legs. You do not want to throw out your back.
Chief did it. I tell you what, MB doing that pincer on the pair of IS-7s and the E4, that really hurt Chief.
I gotta hand it to them. They did a really good job of finding their overmatches and capitalizing on them and focusing their tanks down. That was
Yes, they
well
did.
played.
Looks like one more battle here.
All right, go down the damage here on the Chiefs side. Dirt Raider coming in with a 2593. Heavy Stocks with a 1700. Disc coming out with a 1900. And then it just slowly trails off from there over on the MB side. Here we go. Loki coming in with the 1924. Sleep coming in with a 2809. Is coming in with a 3282. Raging Warrior 3828 with the win. What do we got coming up next there, Deck?
Next we have 12 Panzer versus Nightmare.
Nice.
Right on. Now, are they both Silver League teams?
Yes, they
They're
are.
both in the Silver Division.
Yes,
12 Panzers and 12.
12 Panzer is silver 12, and Nightmare is silver 4. But they're still both very seasoned teams, so
12 Panzers have been picking up some
Yes,
free
sir.
agents also.
Seems like after every big tournament, a lot of movement in players and free agency out there.
I'm gonna give shout outs here. Disc. Of course, BD409, Murphy Mahler. Hollywood's out there. Mr. Burt Bach. Mossy Oak. Magic. Chaotic. Meatballs. And 66. CLP Weasel. A lot of great guys that coming out there. Chief rolling out here. E4, pair of bat chats, trio of IS-7s and an E100. Blinking me.
you're close.
Yeah, but it throws up a big giant thing on the screen. NB coming here really fast. Pair of bat chats, pair of IS-7s, T57 heavy, E5 to Chief. Alrighty, here we go. See what MB does this time on the left spawn. Foxhound and Dirt Rider going out far. Sleep and Low Key going in there for the spots. Lighting up all four of the heavies of Chief. Waiting to see if they spot up Captain. There they do. They don't know this, but they could have kind of went in and just got some quick snapshots into the side of Alti while they were all the heavies were funneling into this one cavern. But NB is sticking completely together. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be, oh, nice shot by Johnman on the move again.
RNG is on his side tonight.
Yes, it is. That man every week has been throwing up crazy good numbers. All right, so Sweet Beans and Stinger both on the flex, occupying the pair of IS-7s. I'm guessing once they get engaged, the three of the heavies up top will come down on the other, but nope, they're going to hold a stack. Ooh, big hit. It'd be the E4 on Sweet Beans. 19 putting a round into Stinger. They have a known overmatch. I wonder what they're thinking here. Diamond taking a good shot into that commander's hatch. Silent. All right, now they get to push. Raging taking a shot yet again from Archer. Oh, Loki goes down as both the Batch Hats are also fighting it out now too over in the B2 area. Get over there really fast.
Chiefs weather in the storm a little bit better this time. Way up on hit points.
And B holding a small cannon lead. Murphy Mahler, you get it. You redeemed a Twitch shout out. Thank you, sir. You are the man. Archer taking down Raging. Oh man. Foxhound taking down Silent Hunter. Sweet Beans and Stinger. Foxhound taking down Sweet Beans. Archer takes down Stinger. That's it. Chief takes the victory here. There we go. 3-1 victory, Chiefs.
Great game to Johnman, Archer. Well played, sir.
Yeah, Johnman putting in some work tonight, as he does every night. We see him out here live on the stream. Quick rundown, just really fast. Stinger did throw up 2154, 2 kills. Sweet Beans coming in with the 2809 over on the Chiefs side here. 191608, showing Hades coming in. We'll just give him 1500. IB Stucks 1645. Foxhound 1867, 3 kills. Johnman Archer 2 kills, 4185 with 7 for 7 for 7 and an E100. I want his RNG. Wow. And then Captain Alti in the 2484. Connected with every. Wow, that's pretty darn good. Even on shots on the run.
Didn't take much for damage as well. Only, I think, a shot. Only, yeah, 412. One shot he took. Good on him.
Alrighty, here we go. Nightmare. Rolling on in.
Nightmare being a team I personally haven't faced off with for a while, so I know they've picked up some new faces as well. Be interesting to see what they can pull out tonight.
Yeah, exactly. So it very exciting to see Nightmare come back out. They kind of went on a very long kind of break.
Mm-hmm.
Great discussions going across everywhere. And up after this match, RNC versus BK grudge match. Stay tuned. All right. Well, Panzer wanted that side, and Nightmare wanted that side. Easy pick.
You could have told me which side your emblems were on, and I could have done that quick. Because neither side really wanted a side to start out with. It was just, they're in, and I split them up.
Decks really fast. Table.
No. Unless if you bring me a cookie, then no. No, I only take cookies.
Yeah. Tell the guys whenever they want to start picking tanks. Then you two can go ahead and list off the first tank.
Sounds good, sir.
I'll be right here, just gonna be off mic for just a few moments. All right, guys, I'm back here. We pulling in a friend here. Man who did
As long
logos.
as your friend brings cookies, then we're good.
Nightmare picking up their mix here. Oop, Shaq B's over on the wrong side.
Well, he joined in late.
Yes,
I
he
mean, like,
did.
extremely. They have too many people.
Yeah, full house tonight for both teams.
Wait, is it?
You're wondering which side's which?
Yeah.
Oh,
Which I just told them,
left is north, I think.
no, we. But I thought I also switched between night and standard too.
Oh, it
So-
is.
So that's why I'm
Sorry, I
not.
can't
I'm
help you
saying
guys here.
nope. I'm just saying nope, and they can figure that out. Once I get my laptop back, then I'll give us a thing. But still, for not for us to have it. Yeah.
Yet again, a big giant shout out to the man making one of the new icons for Wednesday Night Fights. So big shout out going out to 19. Thank you so very much, sir. This man rushed home from work, did up some of this logos, and I think they look absolutely beautiful. Love the kind of the baseball theme going on. So I'm gonna say 19
Well,
hit a
both
home run. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Rage, you want to go down 12 pans, and Dex, you want to go down Nightmare?
Only for a cookie. Yeah, you'll go down Nightmare.
12 Panzer bringing out Night Phoenix in the E4. I don't even know how to pronounce that name. On the IS7.
The voice.
Falafel.
Segmented dig. Oh, there you go.
The voice.
Segmented dig in an IS7. Sages in an IS7. Shaq B in a 57. TK and Ninja and a Chieftain and Donk in a 50B.
Over on Nightmare here, we have Jesus in the E4, Pad
And
in a bat.
Okay.
In a bat chat, Pants in the IS7, Gabby IS7, Escape IS7,
Kyle.
Kyle in a 50B, HM8 in a 50B.
All right, here we go, guys. First game out, Himmelsdorf night. Just a reminder, two teams most successful on this map is Panda and Immortals. Panda does hold a victory over the Immortals on this map. Panda is undefeated on the Himmelsdorf night variant. So Let's see what these two wonderful teams are going to be doing. I know they're going to put all their hearts into the fight. 12 Panzer fighting for ranks. Nightmare trying to get back in to the gold division.
Now, through the times you guys have seen this map be played, has there been any strat than brawl it out on the hill? I mean,
Yes,
cap is there, but
we've seen bottom line pushes, but at the same time, they would come across the bottom at the, say, Banana Road. They get capped. So it's going to be interesting every time that you see somebody do something a little bit different. And it looks like we're going to see that out of Nightmare this time around.
Now, the only thing with this is you do give up that hill control, and you got so many different angles of shooting down from that, so it'll be interesting to see how Nightmare plays this now that they've given that up.
HM getting some good spots through the rubble. Wow, check it out. With that 50B.
But then again,
Oh, P.
if they do get everyone up there in enough time, they can get shots as they're trying to get up this hill.
Oh, there we go.
What are
Damage
they
already
gonna
being
do now?
taken. Dig taking the hit. Jack taking a hit here. Jesus is going up top with the E4, and it looks like he's being joined by HM.
Ooh,
Big
big
hit
hit
in the
there.
pan. Yes, sir. And Kyle capitalize on the E4 already firing. There's the ammo rack. Ammo rack pop.
Oh!
12:58. Good night, Night Phoenix. That's why you have to fix that stuff. Up close and personal. We had ringside seats for that top pop.
That was awesome.
The Voice putting another round into pants, but the pressure's now on. Can the E4 and the 50B able to get through stages and get to the cap? The Voice going down. All right, the pincer maneuver is on. Big hit from TK. Going into Kyle Burnt. 57 seconds. Good night. Another top pop. Sage is going out of there. Another ringside seat for Ammo Rack City. All Panzer realizing they got a huge problem coming up behind them, so they're pushing forward. Jesus getting Ammo Rack now. Can we get a top pop? Jack B going down. Jesus went down from Dig. Dig now pushing on to HM. But up on the backside here, TK going down to D-scape. Here comes Gabby and Pants. Dunk still on a reload. There's an ammo rack. All that's
Ammo
left
racks
now
are
is-
real.
Yes, they are. Dig now all that's left against the Bat Chat. He did take down HM. Panda working him over.
GG.
There it is. GG's.
That was quite entertaining.
N. Getting some ammo rack shots. Wow. Hit this damage here really fast. 12 Panzer. TK coming into the 2349. Donk 1236. Dig 2 kills 1734. Over on the inside. HM coming in with the 1650. Kyle coming in with the 3290 and a kill. Jesus 2K and a kill. Panda 2463 and a kill. Pants and Gabby both in the 15 to 1700 range, both with kills, and the D-Scape with 3,001, 2 kills.
That game there felt like there was an ammo rack salesman handing out ammo racks.
Yep, people do. Some people want to start running some wet racks after seeing that one going on.
It's gonna be the new meta for consumables.
Actually, after that's going on, I kind of want to run Deadeye more often because that means there's a little bit higher chance of it actually popping.
Good on end for getting that early damage in at the start. It was a well played strat.
Nightmare almost completely picked here. They don't care. They're going to get counter-picked or not. They're pretty happy with their selections. Nightmare rolling out here. E4 out of Jesus Crust. Panda, Bat Chat. Stainless Cub coming in with the IS-7 with Gabby and D-Scapes. And then Kyle and HM in the 50Bs. Waiting on 12 Panzer here. That is the very first time they're enraged I've ever seen a split force actually take a victory. Ever. Out of all the matches, yeah, ever on this one. And I mean, honestly, I think what truly helped them out was those ammo racks. Because,
Yes,
I mean,
sir. And the fact that they were in the position to do that.
exactly.
Too.
I mean, having that E4 go boom, I mean, that's a huge confidence boost, and so it just makes you want to push even harder. And then having a second ammo rack pop. Could you imagine being in that party right then and there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be going crazy.
Which the caller's like, hold on, guys, hold on, I'm trying to focus,
It's not over yet.
not over.
Yeah, but other than that, plus the two turret pops, I seen like 3 ammo racks get damaged too on top of that. So
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was just, I wonder how many of those guys from men, I know, I used to tell my boys in peril to go ahead and run that perk. You know, that would help, you know, destroy modules and crew. Maybe possibility.
Well, I
don't
like to run it on my mediums just for the higher chance of actually taking that track off. With like a super heavy so I can stay away from his turret. When
Very
I'm circling
true.
him.
All right, so here we go. Well, Pens rolling out here. Night Phoenix in the Bat Chat. The Voice, Dig, Sages, all on IS-7s, Marine, TK, Bolton, Chieftains, and Donk and the 50B. Here we go. Round 2, Himmelsdorf Night, Rack City.
Himmelsdorf Night will be forever known as Rack City. God knows that song is weaseling its way into my head right now too.
Again, the new Meltdown theme song done by Hell Yeah. You can check it out here later in between the matches. Kind of interesting. Panzer had all day long to counterpick what Nightmare had going, Nightmare didn't care. They didn't change one tank. That's one thing about WNF. You're not locked into that tank all the way up for that 3-minute timer. You can change as many times as you want. But at that launch timer goes, you better have him picked or you're playing a man down. Nightmare this time round, it looked like they were going to go up top. But the 50Bs are getting spotted up. Interesting sound.
Job by Night Phoenix to make sure they're not going to get flanked again.
They swapped it up again. I don't know. Risking it twice? I mean,
12 Panzer's got to know that they're still down there too.
oh yeah.
I would think. You may expect a couple tanks up there, but they're heavies.
All right,
Be
so here we
interesting.
go. Which way is Kyle going to go? You would think that, okay, he's going to go with HM. Use the Bs to maybe hold off the. I'm liking the fact that they're not going to the arches. You can get caught up there, and if you lose a track in the arches, you're going to be complete toast.
No. 12 Panzer has no idea that they're literally right behind him, moving up that hill. This should be quite the surprise for them that they're going to be right there. No, Marine is looking back, still hasn't spotted nothing. Other than that, 50Bs still aren't
Gates lit up
spotted.
now. Here we go. Now they smell what's cooking. "50 seconds left on Cat. Let's look over the shoulder with this new way that we're free with no binds with this overlay. A little bit more open for you guys. You guys can sit here and watch the rocks a little bit closer. All right, into the fray we go. Dig's first to be called up. Dig already down to 1/3 health.
Donk's
Everybody-
getting melted.
Everybody
50B
bails
down.
off. Now, Night Phoenix is coming up on the flank. 50Bs need to put the pressure now. Sage is pushing his way through, blocking. And he's blocking the shots of the Bat Chat. There was an ammo rack. Sage has turned his head. Marine getting ammo racked. Gabby going down. Dig going down. Was it smart for them to get off the cap? Sage is going down now. TK surrounded. TK bounces the shot into Stainless Cub. We got a fight here, boys. Here we go. 800 into TK. Up top, Marine taking on D-Scape. The Voice trying to hold off the other tanks, trying to push around the corner. TK taking him out. Jesus almost reloaded. Can he connect? Yes, he does, but here comes Night Phoenix. It should be a fresh clip. Gonna clip out Jesus here. Jesus knows it's gonna be. Phoenix stops. What? Interesting. Here it goes. 2 minutes left on the clock. Oh, 9:19. D-Scape's given pursuit. .480. Night Phoenix on a reload. Knows it's over. Puts the barrel up.
Goes out with a bang.
Alrighty, here we go. 12 Panzer does throw up a lot more numbers. The spread a little bit tighter. Donk with 1100, Phoenix with a 17, PK 2K, Marine 2200, Voice 1554, Sage with a grand, and then Dig with 1341 over on the Nightmare side. Gabby being held under a 1K. Cub and his IS-7 2K. D-Scape with a 2606, 3 kills. Kyle coming in with a 2344 and a kill. Jesus, 2 kills, 3448, and then HM in that 50B, 3518. Great job. Both sides of Himmelsdorf knife going to Nightmare. What'd you think of that there, Enraged?
Well, ended a really good couple strats to really pincer them up on the hill. 12 Panzer really had nowhere to go. Their only option was there to find a overmatch as quick as they could and push it. I think they should have had a little bit more vision looking down those hills. If they would have spotted the 250Bs there was your option to push there. But all in all, it was a great fight. Good job to end. I don't really see those kind of strats much on that map, so.
Oh, man.
Ammo Rack City never disappoints.
Yes, sir. Rack City, here we come. Let's look at the Twitch chat here. I see that Beast is up in the house. So I want to say a big giant shout out to Beast. Your Chugginator out. Of course, Chaotic, TLP Weasel, Vapor Scopes, how you doing? Zax. Grin of Spades also being out there. Magic up in the house. So happy to see everybody. So great reactions. We'll do a quick battery change. Totally would love to get a battery company as a sponsor. So if anybody knows how to get a hold of Duracell to be a sponsor, hook me up.
I would like that too.
I just go through those recharge, the recharge packs so fast.
I know they like start out very good, then it just slowly dies.
Yeah, I mean, I go typically I do about 3 a year. I'm like, God, this is getting expensive. But yet again, price versus buying Duracell AA's at Sam's Club. All right, guys, go ahead. Enrage, why don't you go down N, and then Dex, you want to go down 12.
Sure. For 12th Panzer, we have Shack in E4, Vol in a IS-7, Ninja in IS-7, Shag in IS-7, Segmented Dig, House, and Donk in E100s.
Extra Snipe going in his E4, Panda in his Bat Chat. We have Pure Nonsense his IS-7, Gabby IS-7 to Escape also on an IS-7, 250Bs with Kyle, and HM8K.
Already, both teams lined up. The man who's behind the logos tonight, putting on one hell of a show with these logos. 19, he's up in the house.
Good evening.
How you
How we
doing?
doing?
Closer.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
You're missing a hell of a fight,
Huh.
19.
I might have to jump in and watch that if you don't mind, if that's possible.
Oh, yes, sir.
We just launched.
No, that's fine. You guys. No, that's fine. I'll come in for the
Aw.
next one.
It's okay. We have a grudge match coming up next. 10v10, tier 10s, RNC versus BK. Long time in the making. So,
I see, and they were going at it early this morning over breakfast, taking pieces out of each other.
these guys, yeah, both those teams have been at each other's throats like all weekend long.
A little bit of a rivalry forming.
Yeah,
Good. It's good to have that. You know, so
Yeah.
long
that drive.
as no one's
A lot
getting
of fun
hurt,
to
it's good
watch.
to have some rivalry through the ranks and the divisions.
Mhm.
Let's see. The 50B gonna be. Yep, there's one round into house. Can he get another? Gabby already set up to shoot down the 6th line. There's your snipe lined out. 12 Panzers stuck. 12 Panzers stuck out in the field here on Ensk. Ooh, Batchat getting lit. Get up close and personal with these guys here. The way the new overlay looks. You can get that. Nothing's blocked out. It's all free and open to see. Good bounce on stage there. That one connects. But here comes the push, guys. TK really out there all kind of by his lonesome. Amorak. Ooh, Gabby just gets drilled. What hit her? IS-7? I mean, the E100s?
Yeah.
She goes down to like a sliver of health in a matter of a few seconds.
Quick
Nightmare.
double tap.
Nightmare in kind of a pinch now. They gave both flanks up, and they're in a peanut butter sandwich. HM goes down. Alice is the peanut butter, digs the jelly. This is going to be interesting. We're blending, and N is getting melted right now.
Here comes the E4. Jack B ready to put a side shot in.
Oh man, another 700 shot. 12 Pans are doing really great job with these E100s this time round.
He kind of just halted N's push there. Like, I just stalled them in their tracks.
Escape, E100 on one side, ammo rack, E4 on the other. Almost too little, too late. Oh, Panda only had one round left. There we go. Congratulations, 19. You guys had a really good matchup. Super exciting to watch. I know a lot of people were watching and were like, "Oh my God, are they going to make a comeback?" It was real interesting to see, on that round. So
Yeah, it was a tough game. I want to first just send my thoughts and prayers out to Dola. He had a family emergency just before the game started, and obviously he's our caller. He's our one and only caller, so we kind of winged it a little bit. But Captain Alti stepped up and put some pretty good strats in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I'm pretty chuffed to come away with it.
I have to say that it actually looked pretty organized. Uh,
Yeah.
so
and,
big shout outs to him for that.
Mm.
Good to see some callers kind of break out and do well in comp play right away.
Yeah, I mean, it does help. Every team needs a good player. I mean, Boxdown is our probably our best player, but John Man pulls those numbers in.
Yeah, man's a beast, man.
Those two snapshots, I watched him pull the one off on the bat. It was just he had no business landing that shot.
Yeah, I mean, and he did it again on Sand River, and he went 7 for 7 for 7 in an E100. Like, I want his RNG. I don't know what monkey dust he got from Wargaming to get that sprinkled on top, but I'll come in with
Right.
coming out with a 3K there. We're trying to get something going over at the big winner chicken dinner over on the 12-pan side. Donk 31.95, 2 kills, and then the damage is actually equally shared across the board. Great job over there. PK Ninja and The Voice coming in both with 2,400. And then spectacular for you guys having Johnman doing crazy on the move shots. Really fast here. You want to get Knight? Are you coming on in the room? I think Dex does
I'm
have
getting
it open.
him in now.
Oh yeah.
We'll get both these teams called out and.
Yeah, how are Nightmare going on? I mean, they had obviously we have a connection with Nightmare being formerly of them, and they went away and they trained themselves up into 2 new squads. I'm really sort of interested to see how they're going to be getting on. They pulled in a lot of really good players.
They did. Here, I'll go down 12 Panzer really fast. Shaq B coming in with the E4. Voice, Ninja, Sage, IS-7s, Dig, House, Donk, E100s. 19, you want to roll down N?
Yeah. Oh no, maybe to someone else. I can't see the TV from where I'm sat.
Okay.
I can see their names. I can't see their tags.
Here, I'll just do it real fast. Snipe, E4, Panda, Bad Chats, Pure Nonsense, Gabby, D-Scapes, all in IS-7s, Kyle and HM, all in the 50Bs. So yeah, right after all your guys' spectacular stuff that John was pulling off, first match out on Himmelsdorf Night, we get ammo racks left and right. An E4 gets launched, and then an IS-7 gets launched. It was so Himmelsdorf Night just got renamed into Rack City. All right, guys, here we go. Do or die situation yet again for 12 Panzer. Can they pull it back? I actually would love to see a game 5. Not gonna lie. Welcome to Meltdown. Newly redesigned. New commentary crew up in the house. 19, Enraged Tanker, Dexter. Thank you guys for coming out.
I'm
You're
still
welcome.
waiting for my cookie.
Getting our dark cookie.
How about a muffin? You can have a muffin.
You probably get
Chocolate chip?
No. Those are
No.
you get brand. That's all you get.
mine. Brand name.
Brand muffins. All right, 12 Panzer
Ooh.
pushing
Is at least
hard.
vanilla flavored.
Yeah, it's interesting from Top Panzer. I think it's caught N off guard. They've just sort of stopped and gone, all right, let's not do what we're going to do and face this.
Now you're gonna start to see them try to flank their 50Bs around, so that should be a good play. But also could work against them if 12 Panzer decides to push.
Escape trying to side scrape from the frontal push, but at the same time here, the E4 IS-7s are coming up on their sides. House is going to have shots for days if he crosses over to the next row. Gabby,
They might just need to
top
hold
pop.
out.
There it is, ammo rack. Extra snipe going down.
Yeah.
All Panzer really needs to put on the pressure if they want to win this game, which they're doing really well.
Escapes now
50
in big
Beast
trouble.
Just getting.
Pure nonsense. Now focused out. Kyle trying to race around. Who's going to try to clip? He's going after the IS-7. Takes out the voice. HM now on reload running, but he's running in between. Oh, is Dig going to catch him? Yep, Dig catches him, puts a huge, almost 800 shot into him. What do you think? They're 19.
Very, very smart play by 12 Panzer. You have to give them credit for that, for just making that push. If Nightmare could have held out just a little bit longer and allowed those 50Bs to get in, it maybe could have been a different game, but I think 12 Panzer saw one of them going, knew what was up, and just made that hard push. Now it's just clean up, and there we go. Game done.
So,
Fair play to 12 Panzer.
well, Panzer taking both games on ends. Nightmare took both games on Himmels. So in
So
range,
Ghost Town.
you excited to go to Ghost Town? Game 5?
Heck yeah. It'll be should be a good fight. Both teams taking their maps. So was that how it went? Was that
Yeah.
both teams taking their own maps?
Yep. Exactly the way it went down over on the inside. Pure Nonsense throwing out the 1953. Panda with the 1656. 12 Panzer just coming out bulldozing. Boys coming in with 1100 to kill. Dig 2649. Donk just couldn't get anything going. Maybe he bounced 890. Shaq B 1587. PK and his IS-7 coming in with 4 kills, 2851. Sage 3111. And then the winner chicken dinner goes out to House 3745.
I reckon that E4 was a big part of that game. 0 damage out of him.
Yeah.
That's not what you want to see. He didn't even get to fire a shot. Yeah.
Both fans did a good job of focusing their targets when they decided to push.
As promised, here you guys go. New theme song from 11-7 Music. Hell yeah. I Don't Care Anymore off their Undeniable album.
Started hearing them off Octane there. I actually like them a lot. I need to ask you, are you a fan of Octane? Like, is that where you like? Are you like a rock fan?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan.
Right on.
Listen to that, and then Hard Drive XL with Lou Brutus.
Mm-hmm.
You ever checked him out?
No, actually I haven't.
He puts on a pretty good show. He has him and Lindsay Hale put on a show together. Pretty good one.
I'll have to check them out.
National syndicated show, rock show. So,
Mhm.
also like to check out. Of course, you can't go wrong with Alice Cooper's his show. And then The House of Hair by Dean Snyder is on every Saturday for me. You can't go wrong with old school, old school metal.
Nope.
Alrighty. So, Enrage, you want to go down 12 pans?
Sure. Shaq B is bringing his E4. The Voice is bringing his IS7, TK on an IS7 as well. Sage is also on an IS7. And then we got Segmented Dig, House, and Donk and bringing their E100s.
Alrighty. 19, you're still pretty far away from your TV.
No, I got this one. So, HMate in his E4, Panda Cyanide in the 140. Then we got Pants on ground, Stainless Cube, and D-Scape in the IS7s, and a duo of 57 heavies in Kyle and Extra Snipe.
Alrighty, guys, boogity boogity. Time to go tanking.
This will be interesting. We played FNX in the Clan Wars Frontline event, and they ran 250Bs on here really aggressively. Let's see if Nightmare do the same with the 57 heavies.
50Bs have played a big factor for and on their Nightmare tear. They haven't run them since, so.
At 19, you have a little bit of wind behind you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No problem. Alrighty, here we go. Actually, kind of excited to see how this looks. The overlay and everything. Looks pretty tight.
12 Panzer with a lot of firepower, a lot of armor, a lot of hit points. It's going to be up to the 57s and IS7s of the end to really dwindle that down as long as the E4.
Now, what do you guys think about the 140 instead of a Bat Chat?
All you're really giving up is a little bit more view range and clip. But it can if you can get it in a good spot, it can persistently put out that damage. So it depends on the player. It depends on the situation. If you can put them in a nice hold down spot on the flank, just peppering them, I'd just almost have the 140 other than the Bat Chat.
HM, there we go. Oh, if he would have kept his barrel, let's see if he'd be able to get a shot. No, he would not be able to get a shot into the Voice. But Pants takes a huge hit, though, from Shaq B. But Shaq B...
140's peppering him. See?
Yep.
There's that constant fire. He'll do this to them all game. They're in the perfect little position.
TK taking a shot. Sage is taking a shot. 57s have engaged. TK already beyond half health. Diggs pushing behind the 57s.
He's now got lit up, so they'll see that.
Oh, a lot of
Gonna get a
bounces
shot
and
off and get
trackings. Oh, Extra Snipe's going to be in big trouble here. He's going to probably be the first one to get focused. Ram, let's see if they keep on focus on him. These 57s need to hit every shot. Same time, the IS7s are now working over the up top. But right now, well, 12 Pans. Yep, 12 Pans now takes the lead in the hit point portion of this. These E100s are just taking so long for these IS7s to chop down.
Oh, 57 and the E4 just drove into each other for Nightmare. 57 is trying to get out.
140 needs to help that IS7 get that E100 out.
Kyle on 57 heavy goes down. So 2-on-1 on the E4s. Almost a full health IS7. thinking 12 Panzer's going to take this one, boys.
Yeah, was a really
Yeah.
Now the question is, was the 140 worth it?
You know, Batchat where he was at Batchat speed might have been like I seen him doing constant damage all game, but I just don't know if it was worth giving up that clip potential and speed to get into the fight and create a distraction or something, get some turrets turning.
Leisurely drive here for Panda, just kind of cruising. Track size 7. He's actually, if he lands these
He's
and does it quickly.
under a lot of pressure.
Oh, no.
Rip.
Yeah, he got two track shots in there. That didn't really help him.
Oh, and there it is. Donk with that finishing shot. 12 Panzer driving her home in game 3. All right, really fast here. Go down the damage. Whoa. So, unfortunately, this didn't help Nightmare. Pants, Stainless Cub, both throwing up donuts. D-Scape coming with the 1926. Fun Chops. Thank you for the subscribe. You're the man. Go talk to Dex. He'll get you hooked up with a cookie.
Quit giving away my cookies.
No. Kyle coming in with a 2586. Pandaside coming in with a 3602. And then HM with that E4 4403. Wow. Over on the other side here, putting in some work. House with 2311. The Voice 3320. Donk 1535, 2 kills. Sages 2842, 2 kills. Shaq B 3801 with 3 kills. That was actually really good match.
That was really fun to watch, actually.
Well, you got to give some credit there to Segmented Dig in that one. I mean, I know he didn't throw out a high number in that, but his push behind just turned those 57s and led the I7s to push in on them.
Yeah, exactly. That push by his E100 was totally one of the game changers on that one. All right, here it comes. Why is ODB coming in?
I don't know.
Everyone wants a seat in this fight.
Yeah, apparently. RNC BK up next. You're watching WNF.
I'm confused.
You can tell everybody about the state I'm in. You won't catch me crying, cause I just can't win. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care what you say. I don't play the same games you play. 'Cause I've been talking to the people that you call your friends, and it seems to me there's a means to it, and they don't care anymore.
Furia Boss, Rove Rambler, and Phantom X97.
Alrighty, over on the RNC side, here we go. Mac Diesel coming into the E3. iPig. T100 LT. Bad Touch. OBJ 140. God Shots. Coming into the Bat Chat. What are you... where was I? There we go. Longshot Doc coming in with the Bat Chat with God Shot. Hatebreed in the IS-7, Raptor E5, Draco Type 5 Heavy, Chomper 68 in the E100, and the Day of Death 69 in the Chieftain. Grudge Match 10v10. Here we go. Siegfried line. Boogity boogity. Let's go tanking.
His batteries died there.
So, if it comes to it, who's chief number calculator? Because I do not envy you.
19 you are now. I hope you have a calculator.
I'll string one up.
And Tanker would help.
I'll give a helping hand.
It'd be one of those. Each one of us will get assigned either health or damage, and then we for each team, and then we would just come up with our numbers.
Yep. Teamwork. Fair enough.
Here we go.
Well, what did you say, Tanker? I finally found my batteries.
Oh, I said teamwork for the calculating the numbers. What do you guys expect to see on this map?
You know, honestly, with a 10v10, I have no idea. This is going to be completely out of bounds. I mean,
That is very interesting, seeing those 140 and the T100 and the Bat just going over the ridge.
trying to draw
Fully
fire.
committing.
Yeah,
They get spots
did?
on those people, those heavy.
Ooh, Tanker, your mic is really low, sir. All right, BK finally
Maybe
getting
his
through the
batteries are
gates.
dying too.
Finally breaking through the gates there one one at a time, but the floodgates are now open. So only in the city from RNC top 5. Ooh, Raptor
And
taking
Great,
some huge
you
hits.
must have put a great shot into the E5. Because it's
Wow.
under half health now.
Yeah, I mean that was solid. RNC, of course,
Hey,
an up-and-coming Bronze Division team. BK, a solid veteran Bronze Silver Division team.
okay, it was Bacon and Great that double tapped Raptor. Yeah.
Yeah, focus fire in this is going to be important. It's easier said than done though when you've got 10 tanks in front of you.
It is really hard to find that overmatch too. Like the brawling, it's just making sure you make your shot count. Big one.
So the Chieftain and the E100 of RNC kind of out of the fight. Kind of watching over the cap. Only person close to the cap right now is Rogue Rambler and Phantom. Grudgebringer now taking some shots. Grudgebringer down to half health. Grudgebringer trying to become one with the wall. Now it's time to evacuate. Long shot taking a huge hit.
It's an interesting position for RNC Z3.
Yeah, pushing right down the 5 line. right, the brawl is going to start ensuing here. Raptor getting hit yet again, puts a shot into Grudgebringer. Raptor getting clipped. Raptor gone. First death going to both him and Bad Touch down, so RNC down 2 tanks already. Light tank is now
Big
in.
push in the field as well, yeah.
Bacon's on a reload.
Oh, great shot from the E3 into the 140 there.
Oh, Tan's going down. Good shots going into Bacon before he crested the hill. Go check out what's going on up in the city. Chomper down to half health already. Grudgebringer behind Hatebreed. Oh, Hatebreed missing his shot. Grudgebringer now on reload. Hatebreed trying to get that. Oh, and he misses again.
Missed that shot as well.
Going
I7
down.
didn't miss.
676 into the IS-7 of Breezy. IS-7 can rip through anywhere pretty much in that front of that Type 5 Heavy. If it's splat, the IS-7 will rip through that armor, except in certain exceptions in that low plate where it will get a bounce.
I didn't see the call come, but it was
Ooh.
smart from BK to send the 2 E100s into the cap. I mean, they've literally lost no hit points and taken both of them out.
Got shot coming around, has a clip. Oh no, Draco pushing him out there. Oh, ooh, goodness. Breezy going down. Phantom taking out Drac. Longshot getting taken down by Gatman Jesse. Let's check out the action going on. The E3 versus Grudgebringer.
Got him tracked. Ooh, he fails to track him, retrack him.
E100 is going to line up the shot into Mac. Fire. No no fire extinguisher. E3 going to burn down. Looks like match 1 is going to go to BK.
Oh, great shot.
Wow, how did he get that one off? But all right, there we go. I'm just going to do a quick synopsis of the damage. All right, over on the RNC side. iPig 2100. Godshot 2K. Draco 3847. And then God Mac Diesel with the 1580 over on the BK side. Decent damage spread across the board here. Mac coming in with 2K. Xperia Boss with his E100 2K. Catman and his IS-7 2888. Phantom 2766. Grudgebringer 3211. And I am great 2414.
So I've
It's
never
hard to
had
keep-
the privilege of playing in a 10v10. How would you call it? Would you have one guy call it, or would you split it into a couple people take hold of the mediums, a couple people take hold of the heavies?
I would have one caller call the strats at the beginning. You definitely need to have your like secondary field commanders, you know, calling out shots, calling out targets, you know, because the caller can't see everything. Have you not played in Beaver's 12v12 yet?
I have not. No, I don't know who to
Missing
pick.
out. Missing out.
Speaking of which,
I've
that's
played for
coming
both.
up next week.
Yeah.
Team Hells versus Team Murphy.
I've played for both teams. Both teams won, so I might be the lucky charm here.
All right,
I'm accepting payments.
accepting payments. Well, there is a big surprise coming out for this time. Everybody's going to get paid. Ooh, Beaver's been working it. All right, guys. So, Rage, you want to go down BK, and then Dex, you want to go down RNC.
Sure. They're bringing out an E4 with Imgru, Grudgebringer, Justin Bacon, and Tans in their bad chats. Gatman, Jess, Breezy, and McIver, their IS7s. You got Boss, Rovambler, and Phantom in their E100s.
Okay, over on RNC over here, we have Diesel in the E3, iPig in a T100 LT, Godshots, and Longshot and Batchat 25Ts, Hatebreed, IS7, Day of the Death, and Raptor in E5s, Chopper in E100, Drake and Bad in Chieftains.
Alrighty.
So
Good
BK
lineups.
really have only.
Go ahead.
BK have only really swapped out the 140 for another bat, I think, and RNC looked to have completely changed their lineup. They dropped the Type 5.
Yeah, picking up a little bit more DPM with the E5 and Chieftains. So, picking up some things that reload within 7 to 8 seconds, which is always a good thing. That long reload coming out of that Type 5 heavy sometimes can kind of get to you. See if they're really going to push field again out of RNC, or they're going to go with a more controlled push in the city. Chopper at least got the good spawn. Man, he's already up there. He doesn't have to worry about too long. Just got to get those Chieftains E5s and the IS7 up in the party. Just a Bacon out there is spotted. He just dropped it.
It's kind of stuck there for the meantime. Reggie So's long shot as well. There's a good crossfire there if he wasn't in good cover as well. Smart sending the bat down that little area.
A Grudgebringer waiting for a call on it, because right now he would have complete open shots in the LT if it would get lit up. Alrighty. Both teams filling each other out. Road Rambler, Tan, Scatman, all of them anticipating field. Rusty BK moving their way down the line towards the base like they did last time. Breezy, Mac, both over here trying to get into Draco and Bad Touch Ram in their Chieftains. Now, there is a play here that I actually would be interesting to see. It was actually done by the Immortals. Essentially, what you did was roll out with the 50 beads, IS7s, and a couple of the 57 heavies, and essentially, you never put on the brakes and you went around either the 9-line or 0, and you kept pushing, and you kept pushing, and you wouldn't stop. and you're just flipping people out. And then the 50Bs would rotate backwards as the 57 heavies would rotate forward, as the IS-7s would be the armor.
We tried an interesting one against Immortals in a scrim on this map. We played 5 bats, a Death Star, and a FE 4005. We hoped to force them into thinking we'd play the field, and then just ran straight down the 0 line with the bats to get in with them. It nearly worked, but they kind of sussed it as soon as the first one was spotted.
Yeah.
And yeah, you don't give Immortals any bit of an advantage because they will rip you apart.
Yeah. These guys are very good at bleeding people out. They're not. Oh,
Granted, they have been.
Go ahead.
I said, granted, they have been together for a long, long time.
Can they close out on Grudgebringer, or they're going to let that Bat Chat live? But here comes the other 2 Bat Chats onto Godshots and to the light tank. Light tank in. Takes out Grudgebringer on the fly.
Yeah, Grudgebringer could have done with not losing all of his hit points though.
Now the overmatch is flipped. Now just a Bacon getting sniped by Raptor. Bacon getting tagged by the T100 LT. Bacon getting tapped everywhere. Bacon goes on a reload. If RNC sees them falling back, are they going to put pressure? iPig misses his shot. But here comes the push.
Tans is on a reload as well. I think that was a forced reload. Worst time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hands going down. And then let's look at the big, giant, long line. Let's see if we can speedy it along here. IS-7 and E100 combo working it. Catman Jesse coming in hard. Here we go. Catman trying to focus out Bad Touch Ram. DK down right now.
That's game changing. Rove Rambler is not having a good time in his E100. He's missed the kill shot on the E5 and tracked the I7 with his next shot and lost all of his hit points for it.
That touch goes down. Draco trying to suck Experian over. Now the E3 could start putting in work. There it is, a fire onto Boss. Draco just needs to keep working it with that DPM. On the backside, Chomper, Hatebreed, and the rest of the guys from the field are now starting to march their way in. Good night. I am great. DK backed up. Boss going down. Max coming up next.
Pretty much identical from the first game, just roles reversed.
Yeah.
Wow. Just flipping it. All right. Really fast over on the BK side. Great coming out with a 1600 Mac 2259. Bacon 16. Phantom 15. Boss coming out with a 1500. And Gatman Jesse also coming in. I'll give Gatman the 1600. Over on the RNC side, Bad Touch just couldn't get anything going with the 787. But everybody else is above 1500. iPig coming in with the 4 kills, 2971, and an T100 LT. GG's. Draco coming in with 3,500 and 1 kill on his Chieftain. Got shot. 3K.
I mean, you called the T100 LT on a bigger map in Rage, but it works on a slightly smaller one as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he missed 6, but the 10 he hit all penned.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like I think it was fighting bat chats or a couple bat chats, and yeah, it's able to run circles around them too, because the bat chats aren't they're fast, but they're not very mobile, so they can't turn as fast as any one thing. And yeah, those LTs are lightning fast, like they're so quick. But like you said, if they put them in the right tanker at them, they can work at any map.
It bounced a shot as well. It's always satisfying when you bounce a shot in a light tank.
And then on the opposite side, when you bounce off a light tank, you just wanted to, throw your controller a little bit.
Ground to open up and swallow you.
Yeah.
String mouse. Nope, this is not a replay, man. This is absolutely live, running with the time delay. So everything that you're watching, even though it's about 3.5 minutes behind, but nope, this is completely live. There is no replay. And we got some big BK Rudin crowd out there. Man, Murphy Mauler coming out and just starting the BK chant up in the house. D2 Magic was saying he called BK 3-zip, but no, that's not the case. War Turbo coming in saying, let's go BK. Murphy also doing a shameless plug for Go Team Murphy.
Shameless plug.
Speaking of shameless plugs, every Wednesday night now, I am lining up team captains to come live and commentate with me and the other special guests. And we're going to start doing shameless plugs all night long. You can come in. We'll go through the history of your team. This last Wednesday was Sniff My Wagon from NFTG. Up next, I haven't picked just quite yet. You want to be that person to come in and give big giant props and shout outs to your team and get some free shameless plugs for recruitment? Hit me up if you're free. We'll get you lined up and come out here live at the flagship show, Wednesday Night Fights. What do you think of that, 19? Is that pretty good promotion?
I think so, yeah, it sounds great.
Have people just come out and be like, hey, come on out and join Chief. You'll enjoy our meatballs. I say that because Chef's Meatballs is like always in here rooting for you guys. So I had to do it. I had to do a little shameless plug for Chef's Meatballs.
Yeah, I feel bad. He's a good friend of some of the clan members, but I've never. I think I've spoken to him. I'm not too sure. My memory's not the greatest. Yeah, I always hear Box or John or Captain going, "Oh, Chef's going. It's going to be a 3-0," and then we screw it up and win 3-1 or lose 3-2.
All right. So what's the map pick here? They decided? Rolling the dice?
He's sticking to
They're
their.
picking a number out of the hat and seeing whatever they want. Yeah, actually, they do have a map pick. I'm just trying to find it here quick. There it is.
So I have a
It's the one that
person-
came back not too
Ooh.
long ago. So I don't quite know
Oh,
where it is on the.
I dig
Classic.
it. I like Live Oaks. I remember it from the WCL2 days. There were some good matches that were done on this map.
Oh, really?
So I mean,
Oh.
pretty exciting. So I have a person knocking at the door that just won't stop knocking. He's joining the party now. He wants to come in. He's been waiting for this map all week long. I want to welcome in Mr. Murphy Mauler. How you doing, sir?
I'm pretty good. Excited to see how this works.
Dex, can you open up the room? Why not? We're going to have 3 special guests this evening with us. We have Enraged Tanker from NL, the great and amazing 19 who's done the logos for us for tonight. It was absolutely amazing of him from Chiefs. And then now we got Murphy Maulers. Are you rocking the Panda or are you rocking the Immortals?
It's Chiefs.
Panda.
Ooh,
Chiefs. What did I say, 19? Did I say Chad?
No, I'm just Murphy's
Oh, it says, oh,
looking
yeah.
over some things for us, so I was just winding him up, saying he's now chief. But little pro tip here for you, Murphy. You got to be as unbiased as you can be. I saw you throwing some spanners at Draco this morning. Whilst he was trying to eat his breakfast.
Alrighty. 19, you want to roll down the RNC side?
Alright, so we got Godsmack Diesel in his E3, iPig in his T100 LT, 2 Batchats in Godshots and Longshot, Hatebreed in an IS-7, 2 E5s, Day of Death, SE2 Raptors, E100 for Chomper, Draco and Bad Touch Ram and their chieftains.
All right, Murphy, you wanted to knock on BK's door, so go for it.
Oh man, this is a long list. We got I Am Great RU in the T110A4, Grudgebringer and Just and Bacon in the Bad Chats, Gatman, Jesse, Breezy, and Tans in the IS-7s, Boss, Rove Rambler, Phantom X in the E100s, and Mac Ivor in the AMX 50B.
Alrighty, guys, here we go. Going live on Live Oaks. I really, truly do like this map in my batch. I feel that it was made for it.
one of my
And
favorite
IS-7.
all-time pub matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny though, isn't it? No matter how long a map goes, you still go back to your same old good spots.
Yeah. For sure. But it takes you a while to remember kind of where those spots were. I know when I played it, it took a couple matches to figure out where the heck I played before.
Yeah, I was completely lost when I had South spawn. And I'm like, oh god, where did I used to go? I know there was always that one spot that you'd be able to get right off the bat and catch them going across the A line or something. So, I don't know, I was pretty excited when I saw this coming back. What do you guys think about Fjords coming back?
I
Love it
love
too.
that map.
Great map.
Yeah,
Brawling.
I've
baby.
only got to play it once though. It's just
You know.
map rotation doesn't favor me at all.
I feel like they didn't put like a high percentage on these two maps. Like I've only got them like twice or three or four times as well.
I've gotten it only a few times, but I just love going to that bottom corner with my platoon mate and just pumping out the damage.
So
All right.
comp strat wise though,
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
iPig is doing a decent job lighting them up, going across the 1-2 line right now. So, got both IS-7s lit up here. Shot going into Tans. Yet again, Tans, I have to give that man a big giant shout out. Less than 2 weeks ago, that man was a faithful and loyal Twitch watcher and decided to divulge himself into the comp world, coming out and throwing up 3,500 average damage per game. And now he's out here playing with everybody. He said he was so nervous his hands was sweating. He thought he was going to drop his controller.
I remember those days. You remember your first games?
Oh yeah, man. You know, everybody's like,
Yeah.
it's just a video game, man. Yeah, but everything right on it because you didn't want to
My
make a
first
fool of
game
yourself.
with the Immortals, I did not want to get dropped off the team right away for messing up. I was the last one alive, and my hands were shaking. I wanted to make that roster.
My boss. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the dark side. Next, I'll hook you up with some cookies.
I don't like how Gatman's all by himself, though.
Yeah, he can be easily pushed here, but I mean, at least he is across. I mean, if
BK is now pushing the other side of the autoloaders.
Great focus right there from BK to get that A100 out. I mean, it does seem like the North spawn has a little bit of a favored spawn to get to the cap quick.
Bacon taking out another bad shot.
missing out on some fast action that's going on with the bad chats. See if I can make it over there before the city goes up in flames.
BK does need to get to that base before RNC captures it, and they do. Here comes a huge push from BK into the town.
At E3 of Godsmack Diesel needs to get up there in the fight. They need that cannon right now. Raptor in deep trouble. Tan's pushing him.
Tan's the man.
Oh, gets the bounce. Oh no, Tan's going in too deep. Gotta watch out for getting tunnel visioned here. Does get a bounce off the rear. There you go. Get it around.
BK's bad shots have a long trek to come back, but it seems like BK's going to be able to hold them off to help him out.
Tan's wisely
I
going
don't-
in that
I don't
track
think the
left.
E3 is a good choice from RNC these past 3 games. It's done very little in the
Oh,
huge aspect of the
918
game.
into the E4 from the E3, Rez. You say that.
It's just not quick enough to get in the fight. You can see it's lagging behind, now it's flanked. It's game over for that E3. RNC now taking the guns advantage in the cat part of the town. Just as BK's autoloaders come into the fight.
Yeah, it was a good call from RNC. They were losing the fight out in the field with their bats, and they pulled everyone back to come in and try help out in the town.
RNC
E3 goes
screaming
down.
the rally cry here. Long shots now on a reload.
Bacon coming in to finish off the chieftain. Here he comes. Bacon shoots the E100 instead.
That touch goes down. Draco all by himself. Hatebreed goes down. Breezy been holding off the group over there of the long shots going down.
Props to iPig. He was in the town there for at least a minute and a half
Let's
on
go
full health.
Bacon. Let's go Bacon.
Oh, boss gets
E100
the
with the
ram.
It pegs the 100.
All right, there we go. GG's. This round going, BK.
I hate to say it because we didn't get to see it, but I think that was a far better choice than Namahan.
Yes. Agreed. Let's do a short jot down damage lane here. iPig 2591 yet again out of that little tank. That man's a light tank fool. E3 throwing out 2691. Draco and the Chieftain 3146 and Hatebreed 2128. Let's over here on the BK side. Damage spread not too bad. Bacon coming in with a 2200. I am great with a 2400. Roramber coming in with a 2600. Grudge with a 2300. I mean, you're kind of catching my drift here. Phantom 2400. Catman Jesse 2400. So work being put in on both sides. We're gonna.
Two key points for BK winning that was their damage spread was fantastic, and also they blocked a lot more.
Correct.
shots win games. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed as well, but RNC's been changing their lineup every single game as BK's running the same thing.
Yeah, RNC is still the new team to the to this very strong competitive world. I do see great things coming out of these guys. So here we go, do or die now for RNC. Rage, you want to go ahead and go down RNC side, and I will go down BK.
We got Godsmack Diesel in his E3. We got iPig in his T100 LT. Bad Touch Ram and Hatebreed in their IS7s. Day of Death and Raptor in their E5. Longshot Doc in his Panzer 7. Chomper in his E100 and Godshot and Draco in their Chieftains.
All right, here we go. I am great in E4. Grudgebringer, Bacon, Bat Chats, Catman Jesse, Breezy Tans, IS7s, Experience Boss, Rove, Phantom, E100s, Mac, 50B. I mean,
And I'd like to see RNC win this to go to Game 5. I'd like to see an all-out brawl on
Me
Ghost
too.
Town in 10v10.
yeah, I would totally be down. And I have to give mad props to RNC. They've never been in the like they've been on the stream, but not with a whole lot of pressure on them. It was just kind of come out here. This was labeled as a grudge match, and to come out here in a 10v10 and put on the show that they have, I have to commend them. They have done a great job. BK has done a great job, but RNC for being a fresh Bronze Division team, I give them a thumbs up. I mean, everybody needs to learn more, but
You can always learn.
Mm-hmm.
Every team can learn.
Max doing the
I
50
just
feet shuffle.
Just to come back to your point, Murph, about the E3, I didn't really pay much attention to it, but a lot of the newer teams, you'll find their players only have one tier 10.
Yeah, I know this, but just an E3 just sort of surprises me when someone only has an E3.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big part of the reason why people go down artillery. All they do is look at the damage, potential
Firepower.
damage output on any of the guns, and think, I want the biggest hitting gun I can get.
Big
I had a
already.
tough decision picking my first tier 10.
Mine wasn't E5.
Ugh. Mine was gross. Mine was like the worst tier 10 you could pick as a new player, and it was the Leopard 1.
Oh, ouch, rip.
I originally went down the E5 line and stopped at the T32, went for the E4 and canceled at the T28, went for the 121 as my first tier 10 and stopped at tier 8 and then got the Waffle Tractor.
I took
Ooh,
3 days off
nobody
work.
likes that.
Cranked up the Red Bull. The wife was pissed. I told her, don't bother me for 3 days. I had the E5. And she was like, really? And that was right after, the launch, right after the beta. And, everybody, all the speculation. Everybody else was playing their, the RAM or the T14. Nope. I'm in there grinding away in my E5. I gotta have it.
So
I
RNC
lost so
have
much
given up
silver
the
as a new
field.
player.
Yes, they
And
have.
allowed both the bats to get in and just work their magic.
Looking at the
It does seem
fireworks,
like BK
man.
is going to take out this E3 somewhat quickly. RNC's tank's just lagging behind, getting caught out every fight. I'd like to see BK make a very early push in the city. Knowing
Donkey
they have
Hunter,
a match now.
thank you for the follow. Welcome. You're watching Chaos 10v10 live here on Wednesday Night Fights on Meltdown. Get some cookies from Dex.
I
Welcome to
mean,
the dark side.
Draco is now one shot. Someone needs to finish him off. Tans is going to go down very shortly to Hatebreed.
Yeah, Draco went down. I don't know if he was trying to lead from the front there, but it's not really where you want to play a chieftain in the middle of town.
Definitely.
EPM good, armor bad.
Would like to see an E5 over a Chieftain in these circumstances. If IS7 is an even better choice.
Looks like Hatebreed's calling for help, so the entire rest of the team is going to come. They're going to focus out Breezy really fast.
BK now has an entire flank on RNC in the small kill box.
Yeah, RNC's mistake from the beginning was leaving the field, because it then tied their about 4 tanks up out of the town and just allowed BK to push
Yeah, the
in
E3
for
is
the
still
overmatch.
stuck out fighting the bats. Same with the T100. The E100 is just now
Gig
getting in the
is
fight, and
just
it's
putting
looking
in
like
work
it's
in their
too late.
grudge.
2 RNC tanks go down. E4 rolls for 1,000.
Wow, I just saw that.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
We're gonna have to get I'm Great RU's number and
Oh,
get him
double
to
tap
rub some
into
of
the
that dust off
Panzer
on
Kampf.
John.
And here comes the final push
Bastion going
here.
for the Ram. Ram goes down. Bacon's going after the T100 again.
I don't know what to watch. I don't know what to watch. I'm trying to show the best show possible. All right, there we go. Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Baker with the final kill.
All right, there it is. BK winning this session. 3-1. Do a quick rundown here. RNC coming out. Day of Death coming out with the 2400. And then it kind of slowly trails off. Hatebreed, iPig, Chomper, Godshots, and Draco all going over 1500 over on the BK side here. Really fast Phantom with the 2700 with 3 kills. Justin Bacon, 2 kills, 2768. Mac with a kill, 3324. Gatman coming out with a 2K. Breezy over 2K. I know I'm missing home. Boss coming out with over 2K. It was a great match. Loved it. BK got the first jab in this grudge match, so we'll see what continues on here later on this month.
Yeah. Congrats to BK, but props to RNC. As you said, it's a relatively new clan. I mean, we're all the way in gold. We've never played a 10v10, so fair play to them for showing up.
Nope. All right, so I want to say thank you to both these teams for coming out tonight. I want to say thank you going out to 12 Panzer and Nightmare. You guys were amazing also. Renaming it. Oh, Murphy, I got to tell you, I be a fat kid. I got cookies for you. Go talk to Dex. Welcome to the dark side. So Murphy, I have to say, Himmelsdorf Knight is got its name changed to Rack City.
I saw those ammo racks. That was nasty.
That was nasty, right? Oh my God! And then of course NB and our good friends over at Chief. Both of these teams came out and took it all the way to the end. Thank you so very much for those. Raging and Stinger from the NB group, and of course Boxhound and Dola, which our condolences out to him. Sorry to hear about the emergency. And of course 19, the man, the new logo and icons for the WNF. Thank you there, 19.
My pleasure. We'll get working on the rest of the series logos. I've got some nice ideas in mind.
Gotta make a personal logo.
Oh,
I didn't see. For Tankard.
and then, all right, and then now a big giant shout out. Here we go. I want to say thank you, Enraged Tanker, for coming out this evening. It was you did a great job. I loved having you out. I hope to do it again for you.
Sure. Thank you for having me.
Anytime, sir. And then I want to give a big shout out yet again. 19 coming in and doing great commentary work. So thank you. And then
Yeah.
Mr. Murphy.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome, sir. And then Murphy coming in here for the RNC BK match. Thank you, sir, for coming in and being fair and non-biased.
I do my best.
And then a huge giant shout out to my staff member here, the man himself, Dexter, who puts up with all the team's BS or bickering behind the scenes. He also gets the maps and runs the room. So thank you going out to Dexter. War Sausage, thank you for that huge 1,500 cheer. Wow. He is now #1 in the cheer boards. But happy, Mr. Dex, you're the man. I wouldn't be able to do this without you, sir.
Well, good luck next Friday.
Oh, yep. You will not be here. He will
This
be on
Friday.
the road to a wedding for his cousin. Alrighty. Well, I'm Hellscat Death. This has been a WNF Productions. Remember, live above the hate. Casualty of war. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to WNF. Like I was saying, rise above the hate. Punch everybody else in the face. Take it easy. Have fun. Always, you know. And
Hey,
we'll
Hells,
see
I
you.
have something to say quick.
Yeah, go for it, sir.
Casualty of war. Get to with Hells here, because he has your cookies.
There we go. Alrighty, guys. Sounds like a plan. All right. From everybody here from Wednesday Night Fights and everybody else out there in the World of Tank community, thank you for coming out. Peace. We're out of here.
Everyone I'm a damn disgrace. Drag my name all over the place. I don't care anymore. You can tell everybody about the state I'm in. You won't catch me crying, cause I just can't win. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care.